Dear sons and daughters of planet Earth, it is with great joy that once again I am here. Each day my heart fills more and more with light to see my mission being completed. I have always wanted to see this planet evolved again, and we are almost there. There is still a long way to go, but for sure there is no turning back. There is no threat of this happening. There might be obstacles, small delays, but nothing will stop this planet from evolving, and consequently those who are ready for it as well. I would like each one of you today, internally, to do a survey, to do an analysis of what your lives have been like in recent times. Of course, there will be those who will say that their lives are in a knot, that they have turned upside down, and that they cannot get out of this quagmire that they have entered. To these I would say that the quagmire is in your mind. You see everything as one big quagmire. If you opened your consciousness and faced the truths that are being told to you, the truths that are appearing, you would not see a quagmire. You would see many problems to be solved. Problems that you have been leaving behind over time. Problems that you never had the courage to face, and that, unfortunately, have now come to haunt you all at once. So it's not a quagmire, it's the result of your delay in solving your own problems, that's all. So if you take one by one each of the problems, face them head on, not as a bogeyman, but as something that has to be learned and understood, I guarantee you that little by little you will leave one by one behind, and that big quagmire, as you saw it, will become just a messy room, which in time will be cleaned up, and there will be no more mess. You just have to want to effectively look problems in the face. This is the great problem of the great majority. You like to take the problem, put it together, and put it in a corner. Never mind. I won't think about it now. And it, like in a magic trick, seems to feed on itself, and only grows. It never diminishes. It grows and takes on more strength, more courage to haunt you. But you never look at it, you keep leaving it there, growing indefinitely, until the day will come when that problem will swallow you up, and you will have nothing left to do but to look it in the face and resolve to get out of it. There is no other way. So I would say to those who are in this situation, look at the problems head on, ask for our help, and you will find the proper ways out of each one. For the others, those who have been dealing with the problems gradually, as they arise, answer me. How are your lives? I believe the vast majority will say, totally different. My life has changed completely. Of course, because when you face each problem head on, that energy that was attached to that problem goes away, and you have more speed and strength to walk faster. Then it seems that life becomes lighter, more prosperous, more beautiful. Prosperity is not just money, prosperity is the sum of many feelings, which increase every day as your journey evolves. So don't be afraid to live what comes along. Don't think yourself unworthy, don't think yourself undeserving of what the universe is giving you. This is abundance, this is prosperity caused by the way you are looking at life, nothing else. No one is giving you gifts, no one is congratulating you. Light beings are not getting together to buy gifts for you. You are receiving that which is available to all. Father, Mother, God did not create the universe for suffering, for scarcity, for hunger, for misery. Father, Mother, God created each of you for prosperity and abundance, and they exist in the universe. All you have to do is emanate positive feelings. All you have to do is emanate joy. And whatever you emanate positively will begin to attract abundance. So don't think of yourself as unworthy, don't think that there's something wrong coming your way. You are deserving all this abundance, all this prosperity. So realize that everything is proportional. You vibrate low, you attract problems. You vibrate high, you attract prosperity, abundance. That's the divine laws, there's nothing new about it. It's always been that way. It's just that you have been led to only vibrate low. So prosperity and abundance didn't appear in your life. And those who did get them mostly never got them lawfully, because they didn't know how to do it either. So they needed to act wrongly in order to have abundance. What to say about these? Nothing. You don't have to say anything. Are you going to judge them? Just remember, what you plant, you reap. If they have illicitly planted a prosperity, what will they get in return? Then you'll say, oh, but they've lived a long time, in a good life, a happy life. Is it? Or all the time they live in fear of being found out? Or are they always living in fear of losing everything they have achieved? They have no peace in their hearts. Once again, stop looking at the other's life. Don't aim at the other's life, look at your own. You can get there by vibrating high. So forget how he got there, how he got there. It's not your problem, it's his problem. And he will reap whatever he has planted. If he did it legally, he will reap more of the same. If he did it illegally, he will also reap more of the same. If he was arrogant, overbearing, never thought about the other, he will also reap more of the same. So you don't have to worry about the other's life. You have to focus on your own life, your own pathways, your own vibration, so that it brings this abundance and prosperity that you are beginning to see. Don't be afraid of that, don't be afraid to be happy. You will not be fined or punished for being happy. Then many people think, how can I be happy if so many are unhappy? I say it again. Do your part. It's your journey, not someone else's. If you think you can do something for the one who is unhappy, do it. Now don't prevent yourself from being happy because the other one is unhappy. It's wrong. Do you know what the other did to be unhappy? So you want to imitate his walk. Then look at your own paths. If that brother is hungry and needs help, help him, but don't change your ways. And don't be ungrateful to the universe by saying that you don't deserve it while the other is starving. Because beware, the universe may hear you and you may lose everything you have achieved just because a brother is hungry. And then what will happen? There will be two starving, you and him. However, if you have more, if you have an abundant life, you are better able to help those in need. This is how the universe works. You don't have to be like them to feel good. So if it bothers you, go out of your way to help. And ask the universe that you become more and more prosperous, more abundant, so that you can help more people. That's how you have to think. Don't diminish yourself because the other is suffering. If his walk has a suffering, who is reaping, you or him? Who planted it? You or him? So don't refuse prosperity. Don't refuse abundance. On the contrary, want to be more and more abundant and more prosperous, so that you can do more and more for each other. This is balance. This is applauded by the universe. Because you are not here forgetting your walk. You are being grateful. You are keeping it prosperous. But you are also looking back. You are looking at a brother who needs it. But am I obligated to do that? No, nobody is obligated to anything. But if you have prosperity and you have abundance, do you look at a brother who is hungry and do nothing? Watch out, because your abundance may begin to wane. Because you are not being grateful to the universe. You are not helping those in need. And there can be no judgment as to why that brother is hungry or going through what he is going through. It is his problem. If you want to help him with no questions, no whys. There is no why, just help him, period. So do you see how the chain gets bigger every day? Because you made the first step, he received. He was grateful, he knew how to fix his life. Today he is the one who helps. And so you continue always helping the other. Making the energy circulate, making solidarity circulate. So once again, look at your walks, no matter if you are getting rich, if you are prospering, if you are having things you never had, accept them. If you are getting all these things lawfully, accept them and be grateful to the universe. But never forget to look the other way and help a brother. Not to look at a brother's walk is to look at a brother. Are you in need? Help him, forget his walk, help him. Then you will be saying to the universe, I have enough for myself, so I can help those in need. Perfect. The universe will only deal more and more. because it knows that you will be a source for the hungry, for the needy, and you will have more and more. And the will of prosperity, the will of abundance, starts to circulate, starts to increase. So don't be afraid of prosperity. Don't be afraid of abundance. Now, everything has to have a criterion. Know how to live within abundance. Don't extrapolate thinking that tomorrow will be the same as today. Do everything within limits. I have this far, so I can go this far, not beyond. Because when you go beyond, then you are no longer being grateful to the universe. You are being irresponsible. And unfortunately that also has a harvest. Now, if you know how to live each day, what comes, and live within a comfortable and peaceful life, and being able to help a brother, everything is perfect. Just wait for more prosperity, and then you will increase this help more and more. Always remember the following: accumulating material possessions, I wouldn't say would be the best solution at this time. I would say that you can be extremely happy within what you have. If you are receiving too much from the universe, live, walk around, visit places, acquire knowledge, take courses that you always wanted to do and couldn't, use them for your own benefit. Because this, yes, you will take to the fifth. Material goods, unfortunately, will not go at all. So learn to live in comfort, without exaggeration, without superfluity, the minimum necessary, and live. Take the abundance and live. Make yourselves happy, travel. Great, travel is great. You have your home, you have your comfort, you have your life, perfect, use the rest that the universe gives you to live, to enjoy every moment. This is the great wisdom, and never forgetting to help whoever you can, to help the other without the need for you to be in need. No, first you.
I believe that this nation should commit itself
in a comfortable,
to achieving the
quiet
goal
life.
Before this decade is out of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely
and
to
prosperity,
the earth.
because this is available for everyone. And in a while this is what you will see. This is what you will understand. How to live all in abundance. Now always within criteria, never extrapolating. How to know not to extrapolate. It's simple. Look at each thing you go to buy. Do I need this? Will I use it? If the answer is yes, fine, buy it. No, I'll leave it in a corner, just to say I have it. Then think twice, use this amount to help someone. Because it will do you no good, you won't take anything away from this dimension. So live comfortably, live within the normal. Nothing in excess. The excesses, eliminate them. And I'll tell you, in this way the abundance will come. More and more, you just have to have the wisdom to know how to deal with it. Peace with you. Thank you for watching.